good evening, and welcome everyone to another evening with the 21 days meditation, which has been going on for way more than 21 days, as you probably know. My name is Gisela, and I'll be your host this evening. I am joining you all from Michigan. I live in Ann Arbor with my two kids and my husband. And I'm very happy to be joining you all tonight. I hope that you have been doing well. And I was also going to say that I hope that you got your Footsoak tubs ready, because as you probably know, we all start with a tub of water, some little bit of jug of water that you can clean your feet afterwards, and some towel. So we will be doing that as well. You can put some salt in your water, and this is a very good way to end our day. All the pressure from the day, all the things that we accumulated go into the Footsoak. So tonight we will be doing something a little bit different. While we are doing our Footsoak with our feet in the water, we are also going to be doing head massage. So this is something that maybe some of you have done before or not, but I'm really excited. We will also have, as we also always do, an extract of a talk of Shri Mataji, and then we will end our meditation. We'll do a smaller meditation at the end, and leading to our breakout rooms. Today's breakout room day. And if you have been joining us for some time, you will know that today we do workshops, and you can ask questions or have somebody work on you. If this is your first time that you are joining, just join us, stay on until even after the program to the breakout rooms, because you will probably have hopefully a good experience, get some answers, questions. You have a little bit more individualized attention. So we highly recommend it. All right, so I think we are kind of ready to start. I was going to show you just before we actually do the meditation, I was just going to show you this image that was, because we're going to do the head massage, all of these chakras that we have, they're also located on our head. So Shri Mataji has hand-drawn a picture of these chakras on our head, and this is the sketch that you can see, and we have also this is a little bit more like a schema of where they are. You don't have to worry too much about the location, but I just want you to be aware that these are the places, some of the places on our head that we will be massaging. And as we meditate, I'll let you know that, which chakra we are working on at each time. And with everything in Sahaja Yoga, you don't have to be too much worried if you are doing exactly the correct location or if it's doing the right thing. The point is that as we are massaging, our attention goes to these places, and those places on the head are related to our chakras, and the Kundalini, this energy, starts working through our attention, through our hands, and I hope that you all have a good experience. All right? So we can start by raising our Kundalini and giving ourselves bandhan. So let's all sit comfortably, hands open, take a few deep breaths in and out. Start raising our Kundalini energy. Right hand turns around the left hand. We do one knot at the top. We repeat this movement inside out. The right hand goes from inside out all the way to the top of the head, and then we give now 2 knots. We do this one more time. Third time we do 3 knots. I will spread energy all around our chakras 7 times. You can also give vibrations to our water, the Footsoak water. Asking all the cleansing power of the water element. Remove all the things inside of us that are not working well, all the heaviness and weight. Then we can put our feet in the water. Bring our attention inside. Few deep breaths in and out. So we will start with the first chakra. And the first chakra's location on our head is right at the back of the head. If you open your eyes now, I'm showing you where it is, right around here. And so we are going to massage this area. You can, once you find the spot, you can close your eyes again. We're just going to rub this area. And again, you can trust yourself to do it however you are feeling comfortable. If you feel like you need more pressure, you can put. If you want less, you can do less. The main idea is to bring our attention to this area. Slowly we move our attention to the second chakra. And the second chakra's location on our head is right around, it's like a circle right around this area. So again, if you want to open your eyes, I'm showing now here where it is, and you can find this location as well on your head, and then also close your eyes here. As we're doing the massage, we can ask motherly energy, Kundalini, to please release all blockages, all impurities from this second chakra. And we move on to the third chakra, which is like a little bit above where that circle was, right around here. Once you find a location on your head, grab it. Sometimes moving the actual skin of your head is something that is good. Not just moving the hair, but actually moving the skin of your head. This is the location of the third center of energy, which is at the area of our navel, Navi chakra. Now we'll move on to our fourth center. And the fourth center is actually, it is the same as our seventh center. So this one we're quite familiar with, this location, right at the top of the head. Exactly at the same as the Sahasrara, the seventh chakra, and the fourth chakra, they share the same location on the top of the head. And if you can move the skin of your head and not just the hair, it's also a good idea. Now we are going to move on to our sixth center of energy, which is right here. It's the start of the hairline. And we can even use our index finger. The index finger also corresponds to the sixth center of energy. So we can do some circles here. Next, we are going to move on to the, sorry, I think I said wrong. I said this was six, this is the fifth energy center. The fifth energy center, which corresponds to the one here. I said the wrong number. Now we are going to the sixth. The sixth center of energy corresponds exactly to its location on our subtle system. So if you recall, the sixth center of energy is Agya, it's called as Agya, and it is the same location. It's right here. So this is an easy one. So we can do some circles and we can try to go in this rotation. Top, left, bottom, right. Top, left, bottom, right. Top, left, bottom, right. Can ask this motherly energy, please cleanse and remove all impurities, anything that is preventing this chakra from working as it should. Let it all get dissolved. And now we move on to the last chakra. If you feel like you need to relax your arm a little bit before we move on to the last one, you can relax a little bit your arms. And this one we are also quite familiar with. It's the same location, is right at the top of the head. And here we can do the massage that we usually do with our hands our fingers stretched, and remove the skin of our head. Also, what we call clockwise, which is the back, left, front, right. Back, left, the front of the head, and then the right. Slowly keeping our attention on this spot. We can slowly bring up our hands, very slowly. And observe if we feel vibrations, coolness or heat. Don't worry too much what you feel, just observe. We can bring down our hand. Drop it in quiet meditation. We can open our eyes. And we will wash our feet. We'll just set the Footsoak aside, and we will now soon start getting ready for Shri Mataji's talk. So as we can keep the Footsoak away, and then later on we will dispose. But for now we will keep our hands open. We'll close our eyes, bring ourselves back into meditative state. Take a few deep breaths in and out. So this excerpt of a talk that we're going to listen was from the year 2000, and it was in London. And Shri Mataji talks a little bit about how as this energy is rising within us, as we become united with this greater power, how we become very creative. And it's very beautiful talk. I enjoy it very much, and I hope you all will also. So let us listen.
I must tell you that divine is the most beautiful thing because it creates all beautiful things. You see, in the nature, every leaf is different from other. Such a variety. Also, if you see, all leaves are so arranged that they all get sunshine. Such a consideration, such an understanding. In the same way, when divine works in you, you also have that capacity to share it with others, understand with others, and to be part and parcel of the whole. Not just yourself, single person. Now, one thing is there that people are now conscious of their beauty. But perhaps they don't know how do we spoil our beauty. First, let us see how our beauty is spoiled. It is spoiled sometimes showing lots of wrinkles on the face. Now I'm 77 years of age. I'll be 78 very soon. And I'm a great grandmother. I don't have wrinkles, nor my daughters have. The reason is this, that normally human beings, especially ladies, react very well. React to everything. Whatever happens in their life, they react. Whatever happens in others' lives, they react. Whatever is happening on the other planes, they react. By reacting, you do not achieve anything. You do not achieve anything. So the first thing I would say that when it happens, you don't react. You just watch, you become a witness. You become the witness of the whole thing. And when these things happen, then the creativity starts coming from somewhere unknown, and you are amazed how you can create things without reading any book, without taking any help, and suddenly you become very, very creative. I've seen in Sahaja Yoga how people have achieved great heights in creativity. In sports, in everything, because they get this energy, divine energy within them. So they also understand that they have to be more patient, more loving, more caring towards themselves and towards others also. Once that happens, I've seen this one is so beautifully done, is that you start caring for people. You start caring for your customers, understanding them, plus you have creativity. You do not borrow ideas from others. You don't learn by your own mad thinking, but you actually become creative under the influence of the divine. And when the divine starts working, it's perfect. perfection. There's no competition. You create not out of competition, but just to create freely. There's no compulsion. And when you start creating, you are amazed at yourself. How can you create all these things with whatever knowledge you have, whatever experience you have? Now, for example, you are yourself hairdressers or anything you are. You become so creative. If you are a musician, you become very creative. If you are anything, whatever profession you are following, you become so very creative when this thing happens to you because all your settlers are cleared up. And the power of the divine is pouring through you. This is what you should achieve. That is what you should have. Then nobody can dominate you. Not only that, it goes higher. This is the most important chakra, which is called, we call it Agya chakra, between the optic chiasma like this. And if it is not open, it is very, very constricted. If it doesn't open, then Kundalini won't pass through. Now, this is the chakra of Jesus Christ, where he crucified himself. Now, what did he do? He gave forgiveness to all the people who tried to torture him and crucify him. So only the way you forgive people, it opens. You have to forgive. No use remembering. Somebody has hurt you, all right. So what? It's finished. It's not today. Whatever has happened has happened. Why worry about it? But if you don't forgive, then all the time you will be thinking about it and will be torturing yourself for nothing at all. Instead of that, you just forgive. Forgive everything. Forgiving is a very great quality by which nobody can torture you, nobody can trouble you because you do not pay any attention. You don't know. People have tried to trouble me so much they have done to make me sort of hurt or do all kinds of things. But somehow I forgive them and I am finished. Because once you forgive them, you don't remember what they have done to you and you never torture yourself. But if you don't forgive, then you torture yourself, thinking, why did he do this? Why did she do this? Nothing, you just forgive. The very great message of Jesus that you should forgive everyone. That gives you a great peace there. But this peace also is very important. If you don't have peace within you, then you start becoming old very soon. I have seen very young girls having wrinkles, worried, upset, tension, this, that, all the time, irritated. The reason is that they have not yet forgiven those people who have troubled. So if you can develop this witness state, as I say, you are not bothered. You just witness the whole thing and you will be amazed that the center will be open. And by that, you will not react. You will not react. You will just see, all right, this is so, so this is so. And the life becomes full of humor. In anything absurd, you see, just smile and laugh. There's no time for you to think about these nonsensical things that people say about you or try to harm you or try to create a problem. You shouldn't worry. You shouldn't worry about that. Now with this happening, you don't try to think what others are thinking about. Because you know you are one with divine. Because you get vibrations on your hands. You are assured that you are all right. So you have confidence. But you don't, with this confidence, oppress others. With this confidence, you love. I call it as the intelligence which is emotional. I call it as emotional intelligence. Many children are born with it, but they are taught something else, so they lose it. I will say my own great-grandson, who is born with this. So, as soon as we reached America, He was with us for only 6 months, he was a little boy. And after 7, 8 months, we went to America. Immediately, he brought the remote control, gave it to my husband, because he's always seeing the television. Immediately. Then he brought newspaper and gave it to me. And to me, he brought a flower. So, by his emotional intelligence, he knows what one likes, what one has. If you come home or somebody visits us, he'll immediately bring the things to give them to eat or to please them. All the time, he thinks of entertaining. He start dancing and he start showing you dance. Have you seen it? He's so careful that he should express his love. And with animals, everyone is so friendly. That is emotional intelligence we should develop. And depend on it. It helps you. You'll get lots of friends. You'll get lots of, I should say, not only friends, but people who will help in your work. They'll give you a great assistance in everything. There's a very, very great capacity to be emotionally intelligent. People think if you are emotional, then people take advantage of you. Let them take. What's the harm? But you do not take advantage of yourself by being cruel or by being any way harsh to others. Remember those days when somebody was sweet. Remember that time, that moment when somebody was very sweet to you, very nice to you, very kind, very helpful. Remember. Remember all these moments, not the moments when you are insulted, not the time when you have suffered, but the time when somebody has given you love, somebody has talked to you with love. And you'll be amazed, such fragrance within you will start blowing.
We can continue in a meditative state. We'll keep our hands open on our lap, close our eyes. Bring our attention to our hands. Observe and see if we feel something. I personally really like when Shri Mataji says that not to react to the things. And so again, when I say let's pay attention to our hands, let's just observe without reacting, without thinking too much, but just like a scientist taking notes. We feel a particular finger or just the coolness or heat. Then let's bring our attention back inside. Can bring it back to our Sahasrara, the last chakra. And slowly bring down our hand. So we will wrap up tonight's meditation. Can slowly raise our Kundalini energy, right hand rotating around the left, inside out, all the way to the top. The second time. Third time. Now we will spread that energy 7 times in the arches all around us. Hope you have enjoyed this evening's program, but I want to tell you to please stay because we still have more things to go. This is our workshop day, where you will get chance to have your answers, your questions answered, or if you have, or if you would like to have somebody work on you. We will be assigning you rooms shortly, but we have a few announcements before we move on to the breakout rooms. So again, if you have a little bit of time and chance, this is a great opportunity to meet with a Sahaja Yoga teacher experience, who can answer many questions, or he or she will be available to guide or whatever you feel. And so please wait until you are assigned to a breakout room. We will meet again on Tuesday. There will be a new topic. So the topic is going to be collectivity. And so we really hope you will join us then. And on Tuesday, we will also learn more about what is coming up again. As you know, the 21 days is not really just 21 days, it keeps going. So this is this course schedule, and again, you will hear more about what's coming up on Tuesday. As you know, we also have the Footsoak evenings. Those are Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and those are about 30 to 40 minutes, and it's the exact same Zoom link, same time, except that on those days we will be doing just the Footsoak. Yeah, so I hope we'll see you all Tuesday, but please do not log out yet. We're about to assign everyone to a breakout room. If you would like to also have a mentor, somebody who can interact with you more like according to your own schedule, you can also request a mentor. And thank you all for joining. It's been a pleasure being here today. I certainly feel way more relaxed than when I joined. So here's the information about the mentor. We also have a WhatsApp group that you can join. All these sessions are recorded and available. So if you never have to feel like you have missed the program, you can always go back and listen at your own time, some time that is convenient to you. And so now, please, we can just stay in meditative state as we are assigned our breakout rooms. And thanks again for joining. It's been meditation.